totally cool as well. That's 3. I'm going to go to 5. The slower you do this and the more control you have, the better you're warming up the joints and muscles in your feet and ankles and knees and hips for all those throws that we do, that we practice. All right, a little bit more foot stuff. So I'm going to go to a wall for this one. This one's called a hack squat. Actually, I'll show you from the front. So I'm going to spread my toes and have my heels together. It's going to be kind of like a little dance routine here. So you're going to think like a ballerina and do like a plie, but you're also going to be thinking about spreading your knees as far apart as possible as you go down. So I'm going to clasp my hands together just like in the beginning of the video when we were doing our neck cars. And then I'm going to start by shooting my knees away from each other. My heels are going to pop up. And I'm going to control my descent, but I'm still spreading my knees as far apart as physically possible. And then I'm going to pop up. I'll show you from the side. Remember not to lean forward. This isn't a regular squat where you might lean a bit forward. Either way in squats you want to remain upright, but this would be the most upright you could possibly be. Keep spreading the knees. And when I do it right, I feel a lot happening in my hips. If it feels easy, it's probably because you're leaning forward or because you're not spreading your knees far enough. All right, it's just a few hack squats. You can do more if you feel the need. We're going to do what's called a pump next. And then we're going to finish off with some sit-throughs. So I'm going to come up into an overhead position. I'm using the floor to help my shoulders get a good stretch. I'm shooting my hips through my knees. Bend your knees as much as you need to keep your back straight. Big priority here. I don't want to be rounding my back. Give a few pumps to your calves. Get some ankle action in there. And then shoot your hips through to feel another stretch at the front of the hips. Again, here we want to squeeze our butts so that we protect the lower back. If you feel your lower back, we want to get it out of there, so you might come down to your elbows, squeeze your butt some more, and pry your collarbones through. I like looking left and right because that gives me a little bit more bang for buck. I'm going to come through again. Same thing. Trying to shoot my chest a little bit further through my biceps every single rep. Coming through, squeezing my butt, keeping my shoulders away from my ears, feeling my hips. Back is straight. Remember to keep your back straight in this one. Keep prying your chest through, keep breathing. Keep bending your knees as needed to keep your back straight. And then feel your hips. Protect your lower back. I've got one more to make a 5 set. Last one we'll do is a sit through. I'm going to start and on my toes and my hands. I'm going to rotate one direction, step through, and push through the floor to get my hips up, but I'm looking at my bottom hand. So So again, I get that upper back twist or upper spinal twist. If I look towards the ceiling, notice that my shoulder pops out of place. That's exactly the opposite of what I want. I want to push it in place, and I do that by looking back at it and tucking it into my back pants pocket. I'm going to come back and do the same thing on the other side. Twist, go up, look at the ground, and come back. Same thing here. If I feel it in my lower back, I need to squeeze my butt cheeks a little bit harder. It means that you're using your lower back instead of using your glutes and your hamstrings. Squeeze your butt. The whole foot should be on the floor, so you don't want to be here. You want those heels and the balls of your feet at the same time on the floor. Two more per side. Keep tucking this shoulder into your back pocket. Don't let it right up to your ear. Last set. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Keep it out of your lower back. Keep the shoulder out of the ear. Keep your whole foot on the floor. And those are a few movements you can do right before you do some uchigomis or whatever you're going to do. Remember, it's not a complete warm-up for all of your joints, so if you have specific areas that you know you need to work on, maybe you've had an injury in the past, or you know you need extra warm-up for, or extra mobility work for, make sure you pay attention to those. This is just a really quick and dirty way to, that I like to warm up my joints for load that I know I'm going to need for judo. So enjoy.